All right, we are live even though it does not say we are live, so that's interesting. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics. Let me know in the comments section if you are here live. Let me know if you can hear me, because it currently says that it is offline. So if somebody in the chat can first let me know that you can hear me, we can proceed from there. Okay, so they said they can hear me. Alright, so welcome everybody. My name is Chris. This is my channel, We Love Comics. Let me say hello to the people that arrive here early. We got a couple people from last night that put some comments on here, making some guesses of what they think it is. Jurassic Coast Comics, welcome. Wonder if you're here now. Lucky Straight is here. Jerry P, Mr. Comics 89. We got, it's like Rail Elvira. Very nice to see you. New person here. Or that's Raul, sorry, my apologies. We got Harvey, good to see you. Michael P, I have telepathy. You weren't here yesterday. Hope everything's well. You missed out on us. We got Gizmo. Oh, see, as soon as I do that, it always scrolls. So I have no idea how many people are here today because it still says it's offline. But we got I Like Donuts, Greg, Michael, Comics and Beer, Robotech, Wild Child, Goat99, Comic Lover, Andrew from Heroes to Icons, Quiet Storm, Levi, Michael, another Michael Gomez, and many, many more. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you guys can see this because, like I said, it's actually showing that it's not online. So let me put on the video camera. I have a box. Now, some of you, if you saw the video yesterday, gotta always love how the USPS treats their boxes. But I have a personal grail here that I would like to share with you. Now, I was saying for a while that this is a book that I've never owned before, and a book that I've wanted to get, but I kept, like, things kept happening to keep it from being acquired. So, if you've been watching my channel, you know it should be one of two particular comics. Now, some have made a guess. So far, nobody's been right. But I'll show you what it is. And I want to really instill in people to never give up. Because even with my situation with the cat and losing the job and everything, there's always a way to find the things that you want. You just got to stay positive. You got to not give up. So let me show the knife of the day. So I thought we'd go more... I think it's from, this is like from India kind of style. So let's check this with this. Might be a little bit more difficult to open with this. But, now these things are definitely sharp. I want to try and instill in people that you can always get the things you want. Now, obviously, I don't have lots of money to be buying things, so this is not some $20,000 book. But this is a book I've wanted. I've talked about for speculation about potential movie. And I'm going to use my other knife for this part. My handy dandy knife. And I've tried to get this so many times. And this book was always either too expensive, or there was a time where I actually won it. Got an incredible deal. So incredible that the person decided to not send it. So this has been basically what I like to call my white whale comic. And finally got it. Now this is a really low grade. But if you guys know me, low grade is better than no grade. Because higher grades are extremely expensive. And especially right now, I would not be able to afford that. So... What good comes out of something when you cannot afford it and you can't acquire it? And by the time I might have, there might be a movie, and then all of a sudden, this gets way out of reach. So, the only major defect on this, well, it's got tape on it, which I don't care about. Dry cleaning will help this. It has an extra staple, but you can easily remove a staple. So, it's a book I've never had before. So I see some people are making some guesses, but like, for example, like Harvey said, Hulk 181, I already have. It's not a very, very, very expensive book, but it's one I've been talking about, and so far, nobody's gotten it right. Now, I wish it was some of the books. Like, I would love it to be a Hulk 1 or a Tales of Suspense 39. But here we go. Now, before I show it, don't forget, I am selling my comic book mystery boxes. And really quick, I want to do a shout out to Jose. He actually ordered one of the mystery boxes this morning. And I was actually replying to his messages. He was kind enough to send some nice messages to me. But I was messaging him on my phone. And if you've ever used auto text when you speak, for some reason it doesn't understand New York accent sometimes, so it made me look like a blooming idiot. Because when I said the word "We Love Comics," it came out to "Wheel of Comics," and also you know how with the voice text you could say smiley face and it will show a smiley face. Well, I replied to him after the payment was sent, and he wanted confirmation. So I start out with the voice text, and I should check, but none of us ever do. I said, "Thank you for your order," and I said, "Smiley face." So it would have the smiley face. Well, I didn't check it, and I sent the message that said, "Thanks for your order, smelly face." So I'm sure after he spent the money to get a couple of different packages, having me reply with "Thank you, smelly face" was probably not what he was expecting. So as soon as I saw that, I had to respond. So, Jose, if you're out there, I want to thank you very much, and I gotta check my my texts before I send them. But we all do it. But I really think my auto text on my smartphone cannot understand a New York accent. So with that being said, I am selling my mystery comic boxes. Look in the link, this description. Don't forget to sign up for the cashback program. They just restarted the 2% cashback for comic books on eBay. So make sure you sign up. The link is in the description. If you spend $25 or more within the first 90 days, you get an additional $10 cash back. So I've made you guys wait long enough. Here is the book. This is a Marvel book. This is a book I've tried to get for so long. And here we go. It is a book I have been talking about for the longest time. I have wanted this for so long, and I could not acquire it. It was either way too expensive, or the auctions I lost time and time again, or I got the book, I won the book, and they didn't send it. So this, of course, is Fantastic Four number 4, which is the first Silver Age appearance of Submariner. There have been many rumors that he is going to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As a matter of fact, Kevin Feige has stated that they have plans for the Submariner. Now, this book, if you ever look at the price of this book is not a cheap book. Let me look up the price, because like I've been saying lately, I have not had a lot of extra money to play with. So when all these situations were happening, I'm thinking, all right, I'm not going to find one. But then I'm like, you know what? I should not be thinking the way I tell people not to think. Think positively. There are always deals that can be found, always deals to be made. You know, listen to your own advice and just be patient. So I came across an auction. Now, again, like I said, it's low grade. It's got a third staple, which I'm going to remove, which means that's no longer a problem. But a 0.5 of this book, now keep in mind with GoCollect.com, it's a graded price, CGC. A 0.5 is $450. Well, this person had the auction listed. It was, and I wrote it down, $549.99 plus $22 in shipping and handling. So the shipping and handling was pretty expensive. So he had it basically for $571.99 or buy it now. So I'm like, I can't afford that kind of price. Let me try and see if I can end up getting a lower price. So I first try $300, and it does an automatic return. An automatic denial. So I'm like, all right, the highest I can absolutely go is 350. So I type in 350, and again, automatic denial. They decline it. So I'm like, all right, I guess it's just another time I won't be getting the book. I tried, I can't go higher than that. So about 20 minutes to about a half hour later, I get a message saying, I saw your, and this is somebody I've purchased from before, and they appreciated how nice I was, so they actually contacted me and said, listen, I saw your bids. If you go to 400, I will accept it, and you can have the book. And I thanked them for the offer, and I said, that's really nice of you, but even 400, I really can't go to. I bid the highest I can afford right now, which is 350. I understand if that's too low, and I said, thank you for the offer, and I wish you luck on the sale. Well, 2 hours later, I end up getting a message, says, you know what? You can have it. So it did cost $22 to get it shipped, but at least they put it in a box, and luckily, even with the crushed part of the box, it survived. But I paid, with the shipping and handling, $372 for this book. Which to me, if you look on eBay, that is the lowest priced win of this book anywhere. Now, like you see, it's got tape on it, but the cover presents really, really well. So I don't mind, especially when there's damage on the side as much. As long as this looks presentable, because I will be sending this in the next batch, which, by the way, I already sent out this month's batch. I just haven't put the video out yet. So this one will go in the next one. But this would probably be a 1.0 to a 1.5. Obviously, I got to check it. But if you look, a 1.0 to a 1.5, and that's before any movie, would be anywhere from $625 to $825. If it happened to get up to a 1.8, that would be over $1,000. So I just really want to show people that even in times which struggle, don't sit there and worry. Yeah, and I was saying this to my wife last night. I said, even when I get to the point where the bank account starts shrinking pretty quickly, because I spent a lot of money on our cat, and my wife has definitely spent a lot of money on our cat. It's like I said, I'm not going to worry. Something's going to happen. Something's going to come up. Good things will happen. Just be patient and trust that things will always work out. So this was probably, for the time being, one of the bigger purchases I could make, and I couldn't even afford what they wanted it. And they were nice enough, because I was nice to them in the past. Even when I said, the highest I can go right now is $350, I can understand if you can't do that. I wished them well, or her well, I'm not sure, male or female. I wished them well, and I said, good luck with your sale. I hope everything works out. And that was supposedly the end of it. And they actually contacted me. So it shows you don't want to be screaming and yelling at people. I had to learn that mistake, because I've done that too in the past once in a blue moon. I mean, I'm Sicilian, Italian, I'm Irish, English. I'm a Scorpio from New York. I mean, I'm surprised I'm not borderline a murderer with those traits. But with age comes wisdom. So I was able to acquire Fantastic Four #4. The $22 shipping, normally I'd have a problem with that, but considering how nice they were and what they did for me, I got a book about $200 to $300 as of now, under what its current value is worth. And when this character makes their movie debut, this book is just going to skyrocket. And this is one of those books that I've been telling people for a while. So I don't think anybody guessed it. But this also almost completes, it's very close now to completing my Fantastic Four issue 1 through 10. Because now this was the one most expensive book left that I could not get no matter how much I tried. I failed so many times. But like I always say, it doesn't matter how many times you fail. Once you succeed, it erases all the failures. So don't worry about if you fail multiple times, because trust me, I have failed probably 100 times to try and acquire this book. But I have it now. So the one time supersedes the 100 fails. So don't focus on your failure. Just say, all right, I no longer have to go in that direction. But because this was the one that was the hardest one for me to get that was left in Fantastic Four for the first 10 issues, I now have issues 1 through 6 and issue 8. So the only books I'm missing is 7, 9, and 10, and those are the cheapest books to acquire. So I'm not going to be getting those for a while, but that's okay. This was the one I wanted. And I am thrilled with this. So they were nice enough to put it not only in a comic bag and board, but also a top loader. I will check it out to make sure everything's okay. Actually, they didn't tape it, so let's see. You know, we can check it here. They put a couple of extra bags and boards. All right, so as you can see, and I know about this, like the back, there's some tape. There's some damage right here, major damage like you can see on the side and everything. But the pages look like cream to off-white. There's tape residue on each page, but let me see. Everything looks in order. So this one has been loved. Like I said, I knew it was a lower grade, but I am not going to complain for the price. So, yeah, all the coupons are in. Everything looks good. So there you go. So I was able to check this book out and see the inside. I would open it up and show still a little bit, but it's kind of like, here's a little delicate, so I want to be very careful. And one of the things I recommend is when you get a book graded, if you have something that is delicate, right on the back of the backing board, please handle with care, comic book fragile, or, you know, hanging by one staple or something. Talk about that. Let the people know, because they may not know about it, and they are not going to treat your comic as nice as you will. So make sure you let people know. So that is the book. I have been waiting so long to get this book, but like they say, better late than never. Do not give up on your dreams, your grails. One of the reasons why I haven't gotten the Amazing Fantasy 15, at one point I was actually able to afford one. But I knew, see, the purpose of me buying a lot of these books is I want to turn around and sell them so we can move and buy a house. I know if I buy an Amazing Fantasy 15, I will not want to sell it. So that would kind of defeat the purpose of selling my mystery boxes, buying some more expensive comics, and turning around to sell those so we could buy a house. Because houses, unfortunately, are not cheap. So I know if I bought an Amazing Fantasy 15 right now, I would not want to sell it. So the fact that I knew that I could literally afford, I mean, like a 0.5 of it, you know, that's how expensive those books are, was enough for me at the moment. But this is the second, this was my personal white grail, white whale grail. So, that's it. Let me do today's surprise subscriber shout out. I appreciate everybody that took the time to comment. If you hit the thumbs up and share, it really helps me. So if anybody can do that, please do. If you're interested in any of my mystery boxes, just go to the link in the description of this and every video. Or you can go to the link in the on my main page in the banner picture in the bottom right hand corner. You can also sign up for the cashback program there. So let's do today's surprise subscriber shout out. Today it is going to go to we're gonna go with, I want to try and find somebody new. All right. This is taking too long. All right, so we're going to go with Greg A. Greg A., you are today's surprise subscriber shout-out. And I did see another person I'm not sure if I've seen very often, so we're also going to give it to My Cull. So you two are the surprise subscriber shout-outs. If you're one of my power viewers or ultra power viewers, make your presence known in the comment section. Jose did a $1 super chat. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. So, Jose, I'm not sure if it was you that bought the comics. Or if you did watch this a little earlier, if you missed it, I gave you a little shout out because the last thing I wanted to do was call anyone a smelly face, and there's a little thing about that. So, thank you for watching, guys. Do not give up on your dreams. Think positively. The more you worry, the more you create something in the world to worry about. So remember, you're the director of your own movie, so why not make it a happy ending? So thank you very much. Love you all. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget, it's not you. It is not I. It's We Love Comics. And I'm glad, Harvey, you're able to hear what I'm saying, but hopefully the auto text doesn't screw that up here either. Thank you very much, everybody. I will see you next video. Enjoy your rest of the day. Happy hunting. And make deals. And don't be afraid to take chances. I'll see you soon.